Poblacion, Makati, Philippines. It's the most vibrant corner of Makati. Beautifully chaotic and constantly alive. Like a memory that never fully settles. There's something about this place that keeps drawing you back. Not because it remains the same, but because it never does. Every visit feels familiar, yet quietly new. It's like you're only ever seeing part of the story. This time, I explored Poblacion beyond the chaos and into the hidden corners of its food scene.
Real travels.
Value for money.
Food trip.
Accommodation na sulit.
Real travels.
Because adventures are the best way to learn.
There's something about Chinese food. Once you get the deep, rich umami flavor they bring to your taste buds, you're just gonna crave for it again and again. Ever since traveling to Shanghai, I've grown a real love for Chinese cuisine, especially hot pot and Chinese barbecue. I've been craving Chinese barbecue, or shao kao as they call it, but finding a place that does it authentically, not that easy. So when I heard about the Yum Yum barbecue in Poblacion, I got curious. People were saying things like, it tastes like the ones I had in China. And with a 4.9 rating on Google Maps, I mean, that says a lot. So naturally, I had to see for myself. It's tucked in a quaint street inside the central streets of Poblacion, in between Mariano and General Luna Street. The space is pretty big, clean, cozy, and well kept. I saw a Chinese staff member serving, and he looked like the owner, which feels like a good sign. There are some Chinese locals here as well dining in, so that's more good signs. This brunch, I'm going all in on the shao kao I've been craving. It's nice that you can order on an iPad. I mean, this place is not unlimited, so you order a la carte. For me, that's fine, because sometimes if it's not unlimited, that means you're getting quality over quantity. I got 5 shao kaos, a spicy Sichuan pork skewer, a signature lamb skewer, a Xinjiang lamb skewer, another signature lamb skewer, because why not, and a chicken skin skewer. And of course, a bowl of rice. As a Filipino, I really cannot eat good meat with noodles or veggies or any other thing. I need my rice. Rice is the best. They have a pretty diverse menu. Aside from skewers, they have cold appetizers, Chinese main dishes, and a wide array of drinks. Beer, wine, soft drinks, juice, you name it, this place knows their stuff. Barbecue this savory needs something to balance it out. While I was ordering, they served 4 side dishes, and surprisingly, it's banchan, Korean side dishes. So this is actually more of a Chinese-Korean spot, which makes sense, especially with the Korean characters I keep seeing around the place. So that's interesting. We've got fermented cabbage, like a lighter type of kimchi, and here we have some fermented radish and some pickled vegetables. And it's so yummy. I think this is a good pair with the shao kaos because these skewers can be quite oily and dense. You need something to balance it out with a light, crispy, and fresh flavor profile. They have seasoning packets for your skewers: spicy, sesame, and barbecue. So I believe this is where you'll roll over the skewers later. It's my first time to see a barbecue place offering packets, because usually other places give sauce than dry seasonings. So this is positively intriguing. The charcoal setup they put in the burner are like rectangular blocks instead of deformed chunks. Very satisfying to look at. They have a pretty huge exhaust system outside. 3 long vents stretching all the way up to the rooftop of the building. So in front of that is a mini tent, and that's where they heat the charcoal, which is really interesting to see. It's very hot that they needed a lot of fans to reduce the burning feeling of air when the staff gets the coals. And now, the barbecues are finally here. Oh my goodness, that's very good. That Chinese flavor I've been craving, I'm completely in awe. I'm completely satisfied. Every bite of the barbecue meat is really tasty and juicy. The umami flavor bursts in your mouth, and the meat fat melts in your mouth. It's so good. It's also not too oily, which is great. The standouts would have to be the Xinjiang lamb skewer and the signature lamb skewer. The difference between the two is that they'll cook the Xinjiang lamb skewer in the kitchen for you, and for the signature lamb skewer, you grill it yourself. I'm not sure what's the reasoning behind that, but either way, both are really incredible. The lamb skewer has a really rich, deep cumin flavor, and I think it's the best shao kao I ever had. Anything lamb here is probably gonna be a 10 out of 10 too. Their lamb meat is really good, and I really like their beef skewer too. It has the same juiciness with the lamb skewer. The rest of the skewers are 9 out of 10. Except for the chicken skin skewer, I'd give that a 3 out of 10. It wasn't really giving any kick of a flavor, like what you'd expect a shao kao to be. But honestly, that's a small miss compared to how good the lamb and beef are. I think the best part of eating here at Yum Yum Barbecue is seasoning the skewers. It's like their secret magic sauce. Except it's literally dry. The lamb skewer, that's a 10 out of 10. If you roll them over to the seasoning, it's a 20 out of 10. Just don't forget to ask for ice, and they'll be generous enough to give you a bucket. It's really good drinking ice cold water, especially when you're in front of a really smoking hot charcoal burner. You should try it sometime. I could just eat Chinese barbecue all day. Shao kao all day, baby. Not even exaggerating, this is the best shao kao I've tried here in the Philippines. And that 4.9 rating on Google Maps, for me, it's a solid 5 out of 5. I'm just so glad I tried this place, because I already know I'm coming back. Again, and again, and again, whenever that shao kao craving hits. Poblacion is a city where you get the best of both worlds. You can eat at a hole-in-the-wall spot alongside the chaotic streets. But just across it, you can find some quiet and serenity. And most importantly, some AC. Since it gets hot and humid here in the Philippines, especially during summer. Century City Mall is the mall in the middle of the hustle and bustle of Poblacion. We're taking a short walk around Tupatunaw, a very Filipino term, which is the habit of walking around to digest and help everything settle after a heavy meal. Just a few steps away from Century City Mall sits a hidden gem called Altre, a specialty coffee shop quietly tucked away from the usual Poblacion crowd. Altre feels like its own little world, cozy, intimate, and thoughtfully designed. Altre is an Italian word that means beyond, and in many ways, the place lives up to it. At its core, it's deeply Filipino, but with subtle Middle Eastern influences woven into the menu. You can see it in creations like the bucconcino and Bicol brownies, alongside dishes like shakshuka and cardamom coffee, a fusion that feels unexpected yet natural. As a Filipino, I was very curious to try the bucconcino, so I got one and I tried it. It reminded me of the coconut coffee I had in Vietnam, but this one feels closer to home. You can really taste the character of Philippine coconut. It's creamier, it's fuller, and comforting. For me, it leans more like a dessert drink. It's rich, smooth, indulgent, especially since I usually prefer my coffee strong. For sweets, their highlights are the Davao and Bicol brownies. Davao is a region in the southern Philippines known for producing some of the country's best cacao, represented here as a rich, classic milk chocolate brownie. Meanwhile, Bicol is famous for its bold, spicy cuisine, reflected in a unique, spicy brownie. They use siling labuyo, a native chili, creating a flavor that starts sweet and then slowly builds into a lingering heat. It's subtle but memorable. Trying the Bicol brownie really surprised me, to be honest. I never really imagined the fusion of spice and sweetness, especially coming from the notes of chocolate. It's like a combination I really didn't expect, but it works. It's something uniquely Filipino, which I'm very proud of. The space of Altre specialty coffee tells a story. Near the counter, you will find a baybayin script in the walls of Altre, translating to the word kape, which means coffee. Baybayin is an ancient pre-colonial Filipino writing system, now a beautiful symbol of Filipino heritage and identity. From their Capiz-inspired coasters, and as you look up, you will see also the ceilings in Capiz-inspired fashion. The space really feels intentionally Filipino. Maybe in Altre specialty coffee, what beyond means is really in the way that they treat every single person that comes into the space. Simple things like refilling your water without being asked, or thoughtfully clearing your table with a gentle gesture of saying, "Para makawork po kayo." In English, it means so that you can work. Small gestures, but they reflect something deeply Filipino. The Filipino warmth, care, and genuine hospitality. And it's something I really appreciate. In a cafe culture where some places quietly wait for you to leave, Altre invites you to stay. And that's what truly sets it apart. It's not just a specialty cafe. It's a space that feels personal. Something that goes beyond. It's not Poblacion without a good Filipino night market. During the weekends, Poblacion comes alive, especially in these open spaces that turn into hubs of flavor and energy. If you just want to enjoy local Filipino food and straightforward meals, this is a great place to go. The food is simple, honest, Filipino at its core. From street food and home-style variants to grilled meats, seafood, and everything in between. Here you'll see the culture, the vendors, the people hanging out and having fun. Filipinos love a good night out with food indeed. It's a kind of place you go to unwind with friends, to end your night on a high note. Maybe that's the thing about Poblacion. Why it begins with a P? Because it lives in paradox. The paradox of Poblacion. Loud but quiet. Chaotic but connected. We were only here for a day, but Poblacion isn't a one-day place. You just know there's always something more waiting for you when you come back to Poblacion.
Real travels.
Value for money.
Food trip.
Accommodation na sulit.
Real travels.
Because adventures are the best way to learn.